So I think my anger at the world has affected my writing. I've made some comments and quotes and stuff in my books about some stuff, but I just have one of my characters go on this like huge rant, and I don't know what brought it on, but I was writing it. I got very passionate and angry, and I just thought I'd share this little passage, I guess. Okay, this is for book 2 of my Tales of the Grim Reaper series. It's called Skeleton Rebellion. First book is called Skeleton Bride. Definitely go check it out. It's available on Amazon. Clara placed a hand on my shoulder. You did nothing wrong. Not in life and not in death. Clara. I mean it, Clara interrupted. You did what you had to in order to survive. It is all you knew. Tyra had a right to be upset, but you did nothing wrong. Survival, that is what you knew. It is what Tyra knew. Xander, me. I looked down. Every woman like you, me, and Tyra, probably Vivian too, who has ever been oppressed and scared to walk out the doors, keys in hand, terrified of what lurked into the shadows that men do not have to fear. We understand survival because our life has been a never-ending cycle on learning what it takes just to survive, just to get on with our lives without being assaulted. Stuff we are taught as children, and yet we are trained how to protect ourselves. And when men are not trained when men are not trained how not to attack women. I looked up, meeting her eyes. It is our fault, no matter what happens. It was our clothes. We drank too much. We were out alone. Why were you out alone? Why were you not prepared? And then when we are prepared, when we have keys in our hand and pepper spray in our belt and go in a group of women, men will claim we are oppressing them. How dare we protect ourselves and say it is all men when it is not? And yet they train their daughters the same rules because they know it is all men. And yet when we say we do not trust them, they get hurt feelings because how dare we accuse them? I stared at her in amazement and confusion. We are never allowed to win, Anastasia, Clara sighed, taking her hand away. And it is not just women. Look at Xander, an out trans man who was probably persecuted in his life, had to fear for his life to dress as he chose to be his transition. Before his transition, to be bullied and attacked in the school bathrooms, to be hate crimed. I am bisexual and I died at 16 in the 60s. I did not know of my sexuality and haven't told anybody, if we are honest. I did not know when I was alive, or maybe I did and I was scared to tell anybody. It was still frowned upon then. I'm sorry, I should not have said anything. I know when you are from the 1800s and come from a traditional family. I took her hands in mine. Do not apologize. I am honored you told me. Who one loves should never be something to fear or be ashamed of. Love should be celebrated in all forms. Clara grinned. That takes a weight off my chest. I studied her. She was afraid to tell me, but she did. And when I accepted her, she was relieved and happy, like she can finally breathe. Would this be how it feels to finally tell somebody? My heart's desire, my attraction to women of Yvette? I kept the secret so guarded to my heart, even to those who I am closest to, those who love me. Why? Because I'm afraid? Because I was taught whom I love is shameful, that I'm disgusting? But what I said is true, is it not? Love is love. Nobody should be afraid to walk outside, whether if it's just to their carriage or car, that Xander says those things are called, or to walk down the street holding the hand of their beloved, or to use the restroom. My point to all of this was, Claire continued snapping me out of my thoughts, any one of us who has been oppressed understands survival. When that kicks in, everything else subsides. You do what it takes to survive. You married him for survival. It led to your death, but what other choice did you have? And you lied about it to protect yourself. It all comes back to survival. Doing what is best for yourself, because sometimes you have to come first. Protecting your heart and mind and sanity must come first. I managed a small smile. Never apologize, Anastasia, for doing what you had in order to survive a system that is destined to destroy those like us. You are very wise, Clara, I told her.